Khamzat's that motherfucker, dude. He's literally a big Habib. All right, DDP's to his. All right, DDP's to his. It's been on the feet longer than it's. Uh-oh. Oh! He throws that kick. Nothing really happened. Oh! DDP's throwing bombs in the 5th round. DDP is up. DDP is down. Oh! No!
Wow.
Who thought they knew what happened at UFC 319? Just like when explosive revelations shake the entire combat sports landscape, we're about to expose the real story behind Dana White's frustration with Dricus Du Plessis' performance, Khamzat Chimaev's shocking apology to the UFC boss, and his bold claim that he deserves to be ranked above Ilia Topuria as the #1 pound-for-pound fighter.
And Khamzat, you are now the world champion, but you are the undefeated world champion, and we only have one other under contract, which is Ilia Topuria. So if I was to look to the pound-for-pound list, is that a list that matters to you, and where would you put yourself?
I don't know. I don't care who does that things, so for sure it has to be #1.
The boy is always saying, bro, it will be good for us if you go 5 rounds, so for the next fight, so we're going to have, that makes us better fighter today, so... Happy that's happened, but sorry for Dana White. So he likes finishes, but I tried last seconds, but make mistake.
I think Dricus tried a guillotine. I'm assuming there was never any danger.
Bro, I hope I can die before the next somebody submit me there.
Okay.
Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. You're going to want notifications on for content like this.
To be in the position that he was in and the crucifix and just getting dominated on the ground and punched in the face and elbowed, and it's a very frustrating place to be in. I thought he handled it well, and nobody wants to be in a crucifix getting punched in the head like that. It's got to be the most frustrating, suck the heart and soul right out of you type thing to happen. And just getting dominated on the ground the way that he did is no fun for anybody. I wouldn't say that, he's getting pitted-patted striked. I mean, his face was pretty busted up. The knees that he was taking to the body and to the legs and the hips, and it's going to be a long ride home to South Africa.
Let's start with the elephant in the room, Dana White's disappointment with Dricus Du Plessis' performance at UFC 319. Now, while Dana publicly praised DDP's heart and resilience, behind-the-scenes sources are telling a different story about the UFC president's true feelings. Here's what really happened. Du Plessis, the defending middleweight champion, was absolutely dominated for 25 straight minutes. We're talking about a 50-44 scorecard across all 3 judges. That's almost unheard of in a title fight. The numbers don't lie. Du Plessis was taken down 12 times out of 17 attempts. He was controlled for 84% of the fight, absorbed 529 strikes from Chimaev, spent most rounds trapped in the crucifix position.
The look in his eye is crazy! The look in his eye is insane. Why does he look at people like that? I would just start laughing. Oh my gosh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, start with the kick. Oh shit! And he's gonna try to take him down. He's gonna try to take him down immediately. Oh! Ah! Ah! His neck! His neck! Oh my god, stop! I thought it was over. I thought it was over before it started. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scream. I thought it was over. I thought it was over.
But here's where Dana's frustration really kicks in. This was supposed to be a fight. Instead, it looked more like a sparring session where one guy forgot to show up. Du Plessis, who had an 11-fight win streak and previous title defenses against Israel Adesanya and Sean Strickland, looked completely lost against Chimaev's relentless pressure. Sources close to the situation suggest Dana expected much more resistance from the South African champion. When you're paying fighters millions of dollars and selling pay-per-views based on competitive fights, watching your champion get dominated like that has to sting.
Oh man. Let's go.
That patented look in his eye. Khamzat Chimaev at long last.
Now here's where this story takes an unexpected turn. Khamzat Chimaev actually apologized to Dana White after his dominant victory. Let that sink in for a moment. The man just won the UFC middleweight championship in spectacular fashion, and he's saying sorry. Here's exactly what Chimaev said. Sorry for Dana White. He likes finishes. I tried last seconds, but made a mistake.
That boy is always saying, bro, it will be good for us if you go 5 rounds. So for the next fight, so we're gonna have that makes us better fighter today. So happy that's happened, but sorry for Dana White. So he likes finishes, but I tried last seconds, but make mistake.
I think Dricus tried a guillotine. I'm assuming there was never any danger.
Bro, I hope I can die before the next somebody submit me there.
Okay.
Think about this. Chimaev dominated every single round, landed over 500 strikes, completed 12 takedowns, and controlled the fight from start to finish. But he's apologizing because he didn't get the finish. This shows you the kind of pressure these fighters feel to not just win, but to entertain. Dana White has always been vocal about loving finishes. Remember his famous performance of the night bonuses? The man wants violence. He wants spectacular endings. And when fighters go to decision, especially in title fights, you can feel his disappointment. But here's the crazy part. Chimaev revealed he could have held Du Plessis in that crucifix position all day. He said, "I do this to have fun with my friends. I take them in this position and hold them for 25 minutes, 1 hour sometimes. Make them humble." The man was literally playing with the champion and still felt bad about not finishing him.
Khamzat, you got the crucifix position a few times in the fight. Did you know before the fight that you could get to this position on Dricus, or was it when you were wrestling him you thought, oh, okay, it's right here?
That's just to have fun with my friends. I take them in this position, holding them 25 minutes, 1 hour sometimes, make them humble. Some guys, nobody can take me down, hold me down, so I take them to the gym, hold them down there with this position. So, yeah, I do this a lot.
But wait, it gets even more explosive. Fresh off this dominant title victory, Khamzat Chimaev is now making waves by claiming he should be ranked #1 pound for pound over current featherweight champion Ilia Topuria. Now this is where the MMA community is about to explode with debates. Ilia Topuria has been riding high after his spectacular knockout victories over Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway. The Georgian-Spanish fighter has been considered by many as the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world right now.
Ilia, you have now beat and knocked out Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway back-to-back. What do you want next? I mean, Diego Lopez is in the arena right now. Alexander Volkanovski wants a rematch. What do you want next? Turn around. Turn around, Ilia.
I want to have both of them. Right now, I don't want to fight with anyone. Right now, thank you very much, bro. You're the man, bro. He's the man. We're gonna do it again. You deserve that. You're the man. He defended his title 7 times. So I don't know how many times. If someone deserves it, it's him. So let's do it, bro. Congratulations.
But Chimaev is essentially saying, hold up. I just completely dominated a defending champion for 25 minutes straight. Where's my recognition? Let's break down Chimaev's argument. He's now 15-0 with 9 UFC wins, just became the 15th UFC fighter to win an undisputed title while undefeated, has defeated former champions Kamaru Usman and Robert Whittaker. His 2024 submission of Robert Whittaker was named MMA Junkie's Submission of the Year. Meanwhile, Topuria is 16-0 with spectacular knockouts, but he's fighting at 145 pounds compared to Chimaev's 185-pound dominance. The pound-for-pound debate just got nuclear, and social media is already going crazy. Even Conor McGregor jumped on Twitter, congratulating Chimaev, calling him Chechnya's first UFC champion. When McGregor co-signs your greatness, you know you've made it to another level.
Did you see that being the possible way it was going to play out?
No. The lead up to this fight, I said, I bet the main event is the fight of the night. Didn't see that coming, but not shocked either.
And what did you think of DDP's performance, right?
To be in the position that he was in, dominated on the ground and punched in the face, it's a very frustrating place to be in. I thought he handled it well, and yeah, impressive.
So what does all this mean for the middleweight division and the UFC's future plans? First off, Dana White, despite any frustrations, has to be secretly thrilled. He now has a dominant, undefeated champion who's willing to fight anyone, anywhere. Chimaev made it clear. I don't care about these things, bro. Where they give the money, I fight anyone. That's music to Dana's ears. A champion who's not going to hold up divisions or demand specific opponents.
Were you surprised you couldn't get him out of there over the course of the 5 rounds?
No, just was working on him, so I had some cool time on that there. So just spoke with him, spoke with his coach. Middle of the fight, was happy.
What kind of things were you saying?
I said, good job, work harder, guys.
The UFC has already hinted at a potential quick turnaround for UFC 321, which would be incredible considering Chimaev has only fought once a year for the past 3 years. His improved cardio was on full display, completely shutting down critics who called him a one-round phenomenon. But here's the scary part for every fighter in the division. When asked about becoming a double or triple champion, Chimaev simply said, "If God wants, we will do it. I'm ready. Fight anyone. Go up, go down. If I don't die, I will be here."
I know after each fight you call your mom. I know she's very nervous to watch you fight. Did you get a chance to call her yet and tell her son is a champ?
Yeah, she was crying, calling. I was just, Mom, I'm the champ now, so don't cry. We'll be back soon.
That's not just confidence. That's the mindset of a fighter who believes he's unstoppable. And after UFC 319, it's really hard to argue with him. If this breakdown opened your eyes to what really went down at UFC 319, smash that like button, subscribe for more explosive MMA content, and hit those notifications because the fight game never stops. Until next time, keep your guard up, and we'll see you in the next one.